Last class, one program you have seen, type 2 driver program. See, the type 2 driver program I explained in Edit Plus. I'll explain with Eclipse also. With Eclipse, shortcut keys, everything I'll explain. See, next. Type 2 driver architecture. Node. Type 2 driver architecture. Type 2 driver architecture. See, first I'll ask some questions, give me answer. Java application and database. Java application and database, if you want to connect, how many ways are there? 2 ways. What are those? By using JDBC and ODBC drivers. Second one, by using only JDBC drivers. Okay, 2 ways. There are 2 ways to connect Java application and database. Okay, one is by using JDBC and ODBC drivers. Second one by using only JDBC drivers. Can we connect Java application and database with only ODBC driver? No, it is not possible. Compulsory, you have to require JDBC. Total, how many JDBC types of JDBC drivers are there? 4 types. If you want to use ODBC, which type JDBC required? Type 1 required. Okay. If you want to use only JDBC, which type JDBC? Type 2 or type 4? Type 2 or type 4. Okay. Type 2, type 1 driver theory part only I given. Type 2 driver program also explained last class. Now today, type 2 driver architecture, advantage, disadvantage, this all we'll see. Next, type 2 driver architecture. Note on this one. Java application code. Application code. Type 2 JDBC driver. JDBC native API driver. Type 2 driver architecture. Type 2 driver developed in which language? C, C++, Java, all mixed. Java language, native language. Native language are nothing but C and C++. That's what native libraries required here. Native libraries for connecting to application and database. Application and database. Libraries compulsory. It is type 2 driver architecture. Type 2 driver architecture. Java application which contains application code and type 2 driver, and it uses native libraries to connect database. Type 2 driver architecture. Just as it is, write it, I'll explain. Say, is it over? Say, it is Java application. It is Java application. Already given JDBC drivers are classes in Java. All JDBC drivers are classes in Java. That class we have to load in Java program. This driver comes to Java program. It contains some application code. Already one application you have seen, one program you have seen, connection program. There we return class.forName driver manager dot get connection, 2 lines of code you have seen. Okay, that is nothing but application code. For loading a driver, which method we use it? forName. forName method in which class? Class. For establishing connection, which method? Get connection. Get connection method in which class? Driver manager. You have seen, no? So that is application code. So forName method, get connection method, nothing but application code. And here type 2 driver. That is nothing but oracle.jdbc.driver.oracle driver. That is driver. This driver and connected to database with helping of native libraries. Because this driver developed in C, C++ and Java. Java language and native language. Native language libraries required. That libraries we use to connect database. Type 1 driver architecture you have seen. Type 1 driver architecture between Java application and database. What was there in between? Type 1 driver architecture completed, no? In the type 1 driver architecture between Java application and database, what was there? ODBC was there. Okay, ODBC. But between Java application and database in type 2 driver, native libraries were there. Okay, with native libraries, native language, nothing but C and C++. So for developing type 2 driver, they used Java language, they used native language. That is the reason Java native API driver, JDBC native API driver. And also we call partly Java, partly native driver. Also we call partial Java driver. These all last class, Saturday class I given. Okay. So native libraries we use to connect Java application and database. This is type 2 driver. You studied already type 1 driver functionality. What type 1 driver will do? Type 1 driver completed, no? About type 1 driver. What type 1 driver will do? It converts Java calls into ODBC calls. Okay. Here it converts into native calls. Native libraries, understandable format. Native database, understandable format converts. Okay. Now, note down. Type 2 driver functionality. Type 2 driver functionality. Type 2 driver functionality. It converts Java calls into native calls. It converts Java calls into native calls. It converts Java calls into native calls. Type 2 driver functionality. It converts Java calls into native calls. Type 1 driver converts Java calls into ODBC calls. Okay, here native format converts, then communicating possible. Now, type 2 driver advantages. Type 2 driver also stop to use. That program no need to practice. That program no need to practice, not important. Type 3, type 4 important. Type 2 not important, no need to practice. Okay. Type 2 driver advantages. Say, think yourself and give me answer. Type 1 driver is fast or type 2 driver is fast? Type 2 driver is fast because only one driver. There, type 1 JDBC driver, ODBC driver. In between, 2 drivers are there. Between application and database, 2 drivers are there. So it takes time. It is fast as compared to type 1 driver. That is benefit. It is little bit fast. as compared to type 1 driver. As compared to type 1 driver. That is only advantage. It is little bit fast as compared to type 1 driver. Type 2 driver. It is little bit fast as compared to type 1 driver. Type 2 driver disadvantages. Type 2 driver disadvantages. Type 2 driver disadvantages. Note down. First one. I'll ask some questions. Give me answer. You've seen JDBC drivers, ODBC driver. Total 2 categories of drivers. JDBC drivers, ODBC drivers. JDBC drivers again 4 types. Okay. Now ODBC drivers. Is it one driver or many drivers? One or many? Many drivers. Every database separate ODBC driver. Okay. JDBC driver, 4 types of JDBC driver. Type 1 driver, one driver or many driver? One driver. Type 2 drivers, one driver or many driver? Many drivers. You have seen already that diagrams are given. Okay. Say if you want to change the database, you need to change the driver in type 2. But type 1 no need to change because type 1 one driver. So here type 2 driver many drivers. If you want to change the database Oracle to MySQL, then you have to change the driver also. That is disadvantage. Note down. Separate driver needed for every database. 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 See, already type 2 driver program you studied last class, Saturday class. In a type 2 driver program, we written oracle.jdbc.driver.oracle driver. The driver for only Oracle. If you want to change the database, the driver you have to change. The driver you have to change. Compulsory you have to change. That is separate driver needed for every database. That is disadvantage. If you want to change the database, you need to change the program. In a program driver, you have to change. Compulsory. That is one disadvantage. But type 1 driver, one driver. No need to change. Okay. Now, next. Database software needs to be installed on local system. On same system you can write. On same system. Database software needs to be installed on same system. Database software needs to be installed on same system. Database software needs to be installed on same system. See, already given type 1 driver advantage, disadvantage. Suppose I'll ask one question, give me answer about type 1. 5 computers are there. 5 computers connected together. Okay. 5 computers connected together. Now, 5 computers connected together. In this computer, database software installed. In this computer, Java program you written. This Java program, I want to connect to this computer database with a type 1 driver. Possible or not possible? Possible. I given. It is possible. But ODBC must be installed here. Okay. Suppose this computer Java application, if you want to connect to this system database, possible. But you need to install ODBC software here. That is, I said. Okay. But here, database software needs to be installed on same system. This Suppose database in this computer, Java program in this computer, this connection is not possible with type 2 driver. It is not possible. Wherever database is there, there only Java, or wherever Java is there, there only database. So database software needs to be installed on same system. Database in one computer, Java program in another computer, it is not possible. So as compared to type 1 driver, it is little bit fast. That is advantage, okay. But this is the main disadvantage of type 2 driver. Because wherever Java program is there, in that computer only you have to install database. That type here. That is the main problem. That is the reason this is also stopped to implement. Some drivers, some databases are not having type 2 driver. Suppose Java program and my MS Access database is there. You want to connect with type 1 driver, possible. If you want to connect with type 2 driver, not possible. The driver is not there. So some databases are not having. Reason, with this reason only they stopped. While implementing type 2 drivers only, type 3, type 4 concept implemented. Then these drivers are stopped to implement. Some companies they stopped. Implementation is stopped. Then type 3, type 4 become as popular. Then this is also stopped to use in real time. That's what this is also no need to practice. Okay. Now here, all databases are not having type 2 driver. It is also one disadvantage. All databases are not having type 2 drivers. All databases are not having type 2 drivers. Type 2 drivers are not there. Some databases type 2 driver is not there. Then it is not possible to connect. Okay. Type 2 driver, think yourself and give me answer. It is possible to give answer. Is it platform dependent or independent? Dependent or independent? Why dependent? It is developed in C++ also. That's what dependent. Write it. Type 2 drivers are platform dependent. Type 2 drivers are platform dependent. Type 1 driver is dependent or independent? That is also dependent because developed in only C language. That is totally C. Here C is similar, Java mixed. That is only C. That is also dependent. Okay. Say type 1 driver outdated. That writing program compilation execution is not possible now. That driver is removed from Java software. Type 2 driver stopped to use. That's what 1 and 2 not important. These two leave it. But type 3, type 4 you have to practice. Okay. Now type 1 driver, type 2 drivers you observe. Advantages are more or disadvantages are more? Disadvantages are more. Just only one advantage as compared to type 1. There only one advantage. If you want to change the database, no need to change the driver. That is only. That's what these drivers stopped to use. Type 1 driver program compilation execution is not possible. Driver is removed. Type 2 driver, I taught program, I explained. That is not important. Type 3, type 4, you have to practice. Okay. Now, this is about type 2. Okay. Now, total how many types of JDBC drivers? 4 types of JDBC drivers. Type 1, type 2 completed. Okay. Next, type 3 driver. Next heading, type 3 JDBC driver. JDBC network protocol driver. Those who missed previous sessions, already 6 classes completed. This is 7th class. These all, you can watch videos. 1 minute. Already 6 sessions completed. So yesterday I didn't take class, Monday to Saturday, last week. These 6. Okay. Now, those who missed, you watch these videos. Okay, you can take snap. These all I'll share in Google Classroom also. I'll share in Google Classroom. You can click, but if you take a snap again, either you have to use Google Lens or you have to type. Okay, you cannot click, no. Now later I'll share in Google Classroom also. Google Classroom link, Google Classroom code, you'll get it. Okay, today or tomorrow you'll get it. They'll create, they'll send. Okay, so 6 videos. Today 7th class. Today 7th class. It is Monday to Saturday. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Last week. Okay. See, here. These 6 videos about JDBC introduction and advanced Java. What is advanced Java? See, first class I taught just what is advanced Java and how to learn advanced Java. Second class I taught what we can do with advanced Java. So first class, second class, it is not subject. Just I taught what is advanced Java, how to use, how to learn advanced Java. These all. Day 3 I started JDBC. Okay. Day 3 onwards I started JDBC. So online students, those who missed, you can copy from chat box. You can copy from chat box. Like offline students, just you can take a snap. Okay. Those who missed, you can watch. These videos I'll share in Google Classroom link also. Google Classroom I'll share that link, that code also will get it. Today or tomorrow you'll get it. Okay. Now. Type 3 JDBC driver. Type 3 JDBC driver, JDBC network protocol driver. Type 3 JDBC driver. JDBC network protocol driver. Note on. It is also called as JDBC net pure Java driver or middleware driver. It is also called as JDBC network net pure Java driver or middleware driver. It is also called as JDBC net pure Java driver. It is also called as JDBC net pure Java driver or middleware driver. Okay. It is also called as JDBC net pure Java driver, middleware driver. Say, you already studied type 1 JDBC driver. Type 1 JDBC driver name what I given here? JDBC ODBC bridge driver. JDBC ODBC bridge driver. Okay. Because we are using ODBC. Between Java and database, we are using ODBC also. That's what name they given, JDBC ODBC bridge driver. Type 2 driver name what I given? JDBC native API driver. Because developed in native language. One more name also given. Partly Java, partly native driver. Because Java also they applied. And one more name I given. Partial Java driver. So Java, native language, all mixed. That's what they given names like that. But here, JDBC network protocol driver, compulsory network required. Nothing but one server software required. And why it is they given Java, pure Java? It is developed in Java language only. Why they given middleware? Server software compulsory. If you see the architecture, you'll understand. Note on. Type 3 driver. Type 3 drivers developed in Java language only. Type 3 drivers developed in Java language only. Type 3 drivers developed in Java language only. If you want to use type 3 driver, one software compulsory. Again, type 1, type 2, type 4, any one driver also compulsory. It is somewhat different. This program today not possible. That is later further topics it comes. Solid JSP at the time it comes. That's what just a theory part only type 3. Next type 4 program I'll give. The programs with Eclipse I'll start. With Eclipse shortcut keys also I'll give. With that I'll start. Okay, just after this type 3 we'll see. Next write it. Type 3 driver architecture. Type 3 driver architecture. Type 3 driver architecture. Say network protocol driver, compulsory network required. That means between client server database communication, network like, and developed in Java, pure Java, no other language. Server system is called middleware system. Middleware driver also will call. Different companies, different names are given. These names are not important. Already told, number is important. 1, 2, 3, 4 number is important. Okay. Next year. Type 3 driver architecture. Note down. This driver architecture, note down. It is called local system. It is called middleware system. It is called database. Here Java application. Application code. Type 3 driver. JDBC network protocol driver. Here type 1 driver. Type 2 driver. Type 4 driver. Either 1 or 2 or 4. Note. Type 3 driver architecture. Type 3 driver architecture. So either 1 or 2 or 4, again compulsory required. 1 outdated, 2 stop to use. we are going to use 4. Type 3, depending on one more driver, we are using type 4. Is it over? See, if you want to change the database, suppose it is Oracle database, you want to change the database Oracle to MySQL, then you need to change middleware system. No need to change local system. Middleware system, nothing but one server software we have to install. There are so many servers. In further sessions, you'll see like Tomcat server, iPlanet server, WebLogic server, WebSphere server, JBoss server, Wildfly server, Glassfish server. Hundreds of servers are there. One server software is compulsory. That is the reason we are calling middleware system. One server software we have to install. In that software, drivers will be there. 1, 2, 4 drivers will be there. Here, no need to write program here. Just you need to configure. You need to click. You need to enter data with that connection established. Connection code, no need to write. It is just one tool type will be there. You need to fill the data. It is connected. That type will be there. So different server, different type will be there. Here, if you want to change the database, you need to change middleware system code only. And no need to change Java program. Type 3 driver, it doesn't do anything. It will take the Java instruction. It will passes the instruction to middleware system. That's it. Just it will take instruction. It handovers to middleware. It doesn't do anything. No conversion, nothing. You have seen type 1 driver converts into ODBC understandable format. Type 2 driver converts into native calls. Type 3 driver doesn't do anything. It will hand over the instructions to middleware system. It doesn't do anything. Just it will hand over the instruction. So whatever Java application passing instruction, that application just pass it to middleware system. It passes the Java instructions to middleware system. It doesn't do anything. No conversion, nothing. Okay. But if any changes are there, you need to change here. Then this Java program is independent, database independent. See, for example, you are sending some data to Facebook server, Gmail, these all applications. Which database they are using? Do you know? We do not know. Your Java program will send to server system will send to database system. That is server system knows. Here what we are using, client system. You already studied what is client, what is server. What is client? What is client? It is a software, sends a request to server to get the response. What is server? Receives the request, processes the request, constructs the response, sends the response back to a client. That is server. So like that, our systems are client systems. It will send the request, that's it. Here, this Java application doesn't know here which database connected also. Here, local system connected to middleware system, server. This server is responsible with the database. So this application is database independent. And it is developed in Java only. It is platform independent also. So this driver doesn't do anything. It will hand over the instructions to middleware system. That's it. Okay. From here to here, from local system to middleware system, your Java calls, Java instructions are database independent. In which database it is going to be stored also, it doesn't know. Who knows? Middleware system knows. If any changes required, you need to change here. No need to change Java program. One character also no need to change. Without modifying single character, you can change the database. Without modifying single character in Java program, you can change the database with a type 3 driver. Okay. Now, and that too, it is platform independent, developed in Java. Developed in pure Java. Okay. Only Java, no other language. Okay. And that too, database can be in other system also. These are advantages. These are advantages. Now, without modifying single character in Java program, you can change database. That is an advantage. And from here to here, Java calls are database independent. It doesn't know which database connected also. And this driver is developed in Java language. So it is platform independent also. Platform independent. And Java program in one computer, database in another computer also possible. Okay. But what is a disadvantage? One more software we have to install. That is disadvantage. Now, here not only database software, one more software, middleware system you have to install. That is one software. That is predefined software you have to install. That is disadvantage. Now, note type 3 driver architecture functionality. Type 3 driver functionality. Type 3 driver functionality. It passes the Java instruction. It passes the Java instructions to middleware system. That's it. It doesn't do anything. It passes the Java instructions to middleware system. Type 3 driver advantages. Java calls are database independent from local system to middleware system. So without modifying single character, you can change the database because it is database independent. Type 3 drivers are platform independent. Because developed in Java. Okay. Type 3 drivers are platform independent. Database software not needed on same system. Anywhere you can install. These are advantages. Type 3 driver disadvantages. Type 3 drivers disadvantages. Extra layer added in this architecture. That is middleware system. Extra layer added in this architecture. That is middleware system. So middleware system software needs to be installed. So advantage more, disadvantage less. That's what it is in use. See, this is about type 3 driver. This is about type 3 driver. Online students, end of the session, I'll clarify your doubts. End of the session, I'll clarify your doubts. See, between Java and database, one software required. That software is called middleware system. Okay, so server software. Tomcat, WebLogic, iPlanet, Pramati, so many servers are there in the market. One server software you have to install. That server itself contains drivers. Okay. Now, up to here, I'll ask some questions, give me answer. You have seen type 1, type 2, type 3. Type 1, only theory part you have seen. Type 2, program also you have seen. Type 3, theory part only you have seen. Okay. Now, type 1, It is removed from Java software. That's the reason no need to learn. That is 9 years back only removed. 2014 only type 1 software is removed from Java software. That is no need to learn. Type 2, that is no need to practice. It is almost stopped to use. Okay. Type 3, it is not possible now. It is further session possible. On server software record to explain. Type 4, I'll teach every day we use type 4 only. Okay. Now, type 1, type 2, type 3. In these three only, few questions I'll ask, give me answer. Okay. Type 1 driver developed in which language? Only C. Only C. Okay. Type 2 drivers, C, C++, Java. C, C++ called as native language. Okay. Type 3 driver in which language? Java language. Type 1 developed in C. Type 2, C, C++, Java. Native language and Java language. See, native language. Why we are calling native language is Java. Java derived from C language and C++. From C language, syntax derived. From C++, oops derived. Here, from here syntax came, from here oops came. That's two mixed, they introduced Java. Java native place, C++, like that. Okay. Java native, C++. That is the reason word native. So in the programming also, native keyword is there. Native keyword. That native keyword generally we are not writing, but in libraries native keyword appears. So you have seen already, I have shown that one. So while learning core Java class only, you have seen. While learning core Java programs only, multi-threading, string buffer, some classes, native keyword appears. See Java P, java.lang.thread class. In a multi-threading thread class, native keyword appears. Native word is there. See, native. That is one keyword. That is developed in C, C++ language. Say, you studied abstract method. You studied abstract method, no? Abstract method purpose is? Why we need abstract? Why we need abstract keyword, abstract method? No, abstract method means which has no body. But why that one? Why do we need abstract? I didn't get you. Security purpose. Security purpose? No, no security, nothing. What is it? Only important. Abstract method means a method that has no body, but you can declare. You can define later. Declaring now, defining in future, or already declared, you are going to define. Abstract method purpose is it allows to declare a method in abstract class or interface. If you want to write abstract method, abstract class required or not required? Either abstract class or interface required. Abstract method allows to declare a method in abstract class or interface and allows to define in its subclasses with multiple definitions. One name, many definitions. Name only one, in many implementations possible. Abstract method allows to declare a method in abstract class or interface and allows to define its subclasses. Present he can declare, in future he can define. That is, are already declared, now you are defining. Any one required. Past, present, or present, future. Past it was declared, now you are going to define. Or now you are declaring, in future your other people are going to define, or you are going to define. Past it was declared, present you are going to define. In that situation we require abstract. Or present you are declaring, in future you are going to define. That purpose abstract required. Here, example, here. Sun Microsystem declared. Sun Microsystem. See, Sun Microsystem declared. Here, it is abstract class or interface. See, suppose for example, here methods, some methods, example, connect. One method, assume. The connect is on method. Okay, it connect is on method. Now, this is abstract method, suppose. It is one class. Suppose it is one class. Class name is Java. Connect is a method. Abstract method. Just observe. Java is a class name. Java is a class name. Connect is a method. That is abstract method. What is abstract method? A method that has no body is called as abstract method. Only declaration part, no definition. This method, if you want to write, this method, abstract method, if you want to write, this should be abstract class or interface. Either abstract class required or interface required. Okay. Now, this is either abstract class or interface. Any one required. Okay. Now, you observe. Java is one class name. Assume. That is either abstract class or interface. If you want to write abstract method, compulsory either abstract class or interface required. Without writing abstract class or interface, you cannot write abstract method. If you want to write abstract method, either abstract class or interface required. But if you want to write abstract class, abstract method not required. Without abstract method also abstract class possible. Okay. Without abstract method also interface possible. But for writing abstract method, abstract class or interface compulsory. Understood what I said? If you want to write abstract class, is it abstract method compulsory? No. If you want to write interface, is it abstract method compulsory? No. Possible. Without abstract method, interface possible. Without abstract method, abstract class possible. If you want to write abstract method, is it compulsory abstract class or interface? Yes. For writing abstract method, either abstract class or interface required. For writing abstract class and interface, abstract method is not required. Okay. Now, one statement I'll give, right or wrong, give me answer. Abstract class must contain at least one abstract method. Is it right or wrong? Is it right or wrong? Wrong. Compulsory, not compulsory. Without abstract method, abstract class possible. Okay. Without abstract class, abstract method, without abstract method, abstract class possible. Now, we'll declare. What is the need of declaring? Is this method definitions multiple possible. Suppose it is Oracle, it is MySQL, it is DB2, it is Derby, it is DBase. These all. Now it is inverted. These all classes inverted. Assume. Now this class name is Oracle. Okay, this class name is Oracle. This class name is MySQL. This class name is DB2. This class name is Derby. So many databases are there like that. Okay. This class name is DBase. Like this we have. Now, abstract class or interface inherited in this class. Is it compulsory to write connect method? Yes or no? Abstract class or interface inherited in Oracle class. Is it mandatory to override this method here? Yes. Compulsory. Core Java important. Core Java most important. Now, here connect. You'll write compulsory, you have to define. Okay. Here connect. Compulsory. Here connect. Compulsory. Now everywhere connect, compulsory you have to write. Okay, here connect. Now here connect. Now you observe this Java program. If you want to connect to Oracle, you will use connect method only. Java program, if you want to connect to MySQL, connect method only. Java program, if you want to connect to DB2, connect only. Derby, connect only. DBase, connect only. Assume this is not declared. Is it compulsory to write connect method? No. Now any name they can write. Suppose Oracle people, they given connect. MySQL people, they given get connection. DB2 people, they given some other name. Okay. Like connection. Derby people, they given get. DBase people, one more method they given. Then how many methods you will learn? Java with Oracle one type, Java with MySQL one type, Java with DB2 one type, Java with Derby one type, Java with DBase one type. This is the reason only abstract keyword, abstract method required. This is declared by Sun Microsystem. These all defined by other companies. What you are going to do? You are calling methods only. You are not writing abstract class. You are not writing interface. You are not writing abstract method. These all given by Sun Microsystem. These all implemented by Oracle, MySQL, DB2, Derby. These all. What you are going to do? You are calling method. Now, any database previously one program you studied, any JDBC program, connection establishment, that code only. No change because of this one. Okay. Abstract method purpose is declaration now, defining in future, or already declared. Now you are defining. Then one method having multiple definitions. Method name connect, but different they written. With Oracle one type, with MySQL one type. But for you, that is hidden. It is not required to you. That is only abstraction. Providing necessary, hiding unnecessary. That is abstraction. Like that, native. Declared in Java, defined in C++. That is the word native. Declaration in Java, definition in other languages. That type coding is native. Okay. That is the word native. Now here, type 1 driver developed in which language? C language. Type 2 driver, C++, Java. Declaration given in Java, definition C++. Like that they written. And declaration first type 1 driver also Java class, but code is C language. Possible. Declaration Java, definition in C language. That is native word. With native methods possible. Only names are declared in Java language, but defined in other language. But abstract class interface, declaration also Java, definition also Java. Abstract method. Native method, declaration Java, definition is native language. See, this type of programming possible. Abstract method is declaration Java only, definition also Java only. But native method, declaration in Java, definition native language, C++. That type concept is native. So types now type 1 driver class name I given sun.jdbc.odbc.jdbc driver. It is Java class, no? But I am saying developed in C language. Possible. Native keyword. Declared in Java, definition in C language. Declared in Java, defined in C. But abstract class interface, declaration Java only, definition Java only. Same, almost like that only, but implementation different language. That is native. Clear? See, type 1, all JDBC drivers are classes in Java, no? All JDBC drivers are classes in Java. Type 1 driver is a class. But that class, which language implemented? How it is possible? With native keywords. With native keyword possible. That is native. Okay. Type 2 driver developed in which language? C++, Java. Type 3 driver, only Java. Only Java. Okay. Type 1 driver platform dependent or independent? dependent. Type 2 driver, dependent. Type 3 driver, independent. Type 3 driver, independent, because developed in pure Java. Okay. Now, Java program in one system, database in another system. Type 1 driver possible or not? Possible. But you need to install ODBC. Type 2 driver is possible like that? No. Database compulsory in same computer. Type 3 driver? Possible. Okay. Like this type of questions only interview questions. What are the questions? Advantage, disadvantage, developed in which language, driver, vendor, these all. These all. You have to learn. Okay. Now, this type 1 outdated, no need to learn program. Type 2 stop to use, no need to practice. Type 3 present not possible. That's what later you will see this one. Type 4 possible. Now type 4 program also will teach. Next heading type 4. Type 4 driver, JDBC 100% pure Java driver. Type 4 driver, JDBC 100% pure Java driver. It is also called as native protocol driver or thin driver. It is also called as native protocol driver or thin driver. It is pure Java, 100% Java. What native protocol thin? While teaching architecture, I'll explain. While teaching architecture, I'll explain. Type 4 driver, JDBC 100% pure Java driver. Now, type 4 drivers also many drivers, same like a type 2. Type 4 driver, JDBC 100% pure Java driver. Here only Java they used, 100% pure Java. It is called a native protocol driver. Why it is called native, I'll explain. Why it is called thin driver also, I'll explain. Type 2 driver, one diagram you have seen. The diagram I removed. Okay. I'll explain. Say Java application. Now, type 4 driver for Oracle. Type 4 JDBC driver. For Oracle. Now, like this only. Note down. Type 4 JDBC driver for MySQL. Type 4 JDBC driver for dash. It is just like a type 2. Right, this one. It's a Oracle database. And a MySQL database. Dash database. Type 4 driver, every database different. Type 4 JDBC driver for Oracle, Type 4 JDBC driver for MySQL, Type 4 JDBC driver for DB2, DARP, Fox Pro, Visual Fox Pro, separate drivers. Every database different. From here onwards, you have to practice. From here onwards, you have to start practicing. I'll explain this one. This program, I'll explain this diagram, everything. We'll see. From type 4 onwards, you have to practice. Type 1 driver, one driver or many drivers? One driver. Type 2, many drivers. Type 3 also many. Many only. In the diagram, one appears to you. Okay. Now type 4, many. Many drivers. This is type 4 driver diagram. Many drivers are there. Every database separate driver. So Java application and select the driver, connect to a database. If you want to connect to Oracle, select Oracle driver. If you want to connect to MySQL, MySQL driver. If you want to connect to DB2, DB2 driver. Okay. Is it over? It is type 4 JDBC driver for Oracle, type 4 JDBC driver for MySQL, type 4 JDBC driver for dash dash. Now, note on type 4 driver class name for Oracle database. Type 4 driver class name for Oracle database. Oracle dot JDBC dot driver dot Oracle driver. Oracle dot JDBC dot driver dot Oracle driver. Oracle dot JDBC dot driver dot Oracle driver. Type 4 driver class name for Oracle database. Type 2 driver class name. Same is, you know, already told. It will be same. Logical name different. That is I'll give. Note URL. Uniform resource locator. It will be different. JDBC colon Oracle colon thin colon at domain name colon port number colon service ID. Type 4 driver class name for Oracle database. Type 4 driver class name for Oracle database. Oracle.jdbc.driver.Oracle driver. JDBC colon Oracle colon thin colon at domain name colon port number colon service ID. It is protocol. It is sub-protocol. It is logical name. It is logical name. Protocol, sub-protocol, logical name. protocol, subprotocol, logical name. Say JDBC is a protocol, Oracle is a subprotocol, logical name thin. For type 2 driver URL you studied. Here what will be there? JDBC colon Oracle colon OCA 8. So here logical name only different. Say in the data in the driver implementation, if OCA 8 is there, some code they written. Else some other code they written. Here inside the driver class written like this. It is type 2 driver, it is type 4 driver. If you write thin here, this code works. If you write OCA 8, this code works. That's what driver class is named same. There is no change. Based on URL, it will work. OCA 8 and thin. OCA 8 is there, this code executed. Thin is there, this code executed. It is type 2 driver code, it is type 4 driver code, but driver class is same. That is only logic. Okay. Now, if the database in same computer, you have to write localhost. If the database in another computer, that computer name you have to write. Suppose 5 computers are there. 5 computers are there. Like in one computer, Oracle database installed. One more computer, Java program installed. With a type 4 driver possible. Suppose in this computer database installed, in this computer Java program installed. This computer application, if you want to connect to this computer database, this computer name we have to write here. So this Java program, if you want to connect to this computer database, this computer name we have to write here. Suppose Java program and the database both are in same computer. Java program here only and database also here only. Then you can write localhost. Okay, write that one. If the database installed on same computer, then use localhost as a domain name. If the database installed on same computer, then use localhost as a domain name. Otherwise, use computer name as a domain name. If the database installed on same computer, then use localhost as a domain name. Otherwise, use computer name. Otherwise, use computer name as a domain name. If the database installed on same computer, then use localhost as a domain name. Otherwise, use computer name as a domain name. If the database installed on same computer, then use localhost as a domain name. Otherwise, use computer name as a domain name. In same computer database is installed, you have to write localhost. In other computer installed, that computer name you have to write here, then it is connected to that computer database. Okay. Port number. To view port number, open the tnsnames.ora file from the following location. To view port number, open the tnsnames.ora file from the following location. To view port number, open the tnsnames.ora file from the following location. I'll give that location. In Oracle software, one file will be there, tnsnames.ora. This is. You observe here, port equal to what is there? 1521. This is we are right. This location. Nodal. To view port number, open the tnsnames.ora file from the following location. By default, generally 11521 only will be there. And if you install, uninstall Oracle software, that number may be changed. That is the reason I'm showing the location also. To view port number, open the tnsnames.ora file from the following location. To get service ID, use the following SQL query. You already studied this one. What we have tried? Select star from global underscore name. Right, this one. Select star from global underscore name. Select star from global underscore name. Select star from global underscore name. So this query you have tried at SQL prompt, whatever it comes, that is we have tried. Already you have seen Express ID edition is there, XC. Okay, ORCL, Enterprise Edition, ORCL will be there. Whatever is there, that is your tried as a service ID here. So it is fixed JDBC. It is Oracle fixed. It is thin fixed. Here, if the database installed on same computer, write localhost. The database installed other computer, that computer name you write here. It is 99% 1521. If not there, you check. This is check with SQL query. This is your right URL in program. Now, type 4 driver program, we'll see now. Now, present edit plus I'll show you. Tomorrow I'll show you Eclipse. Tomorrow I'll show you Eclipse. Tomorrow onwards, Eclipse I'll show you all programs in Eclipse. Now this program don't write. Just I'll ask questions, give me answer. With your answers, I'll write. Don't write this one. I'll ask questions. What already second program you have seen. Like that, I'll ask questions. Okay, type 2 driver program you have seen. That type. Now, without class, can we develop application? No. First we have to write class name, suppose class name demo. Open brace, close brace. Without class, developing applications are not possible. So class name, open brace, close brace. Without main method, can we execute program under operating system? No. What we have to write? Public static void main string aux. It is common code for every program. Okay. Now, step 1, loading a JDBC driver. For loading a JDBC driver, which method required? Which method? For name. For name method in which class? Class. Is it instance method or class method? Class method. How many ways to access class method? 4 ways. What are those? Directly, class name, object reference. How many ways not recommended? 2 ways. What are those? Object reference. Okay. When we have to use directly, if the method is present in same class. When we have to use class name, present in another class. For name method in which class? Class. My class, which class? Demo class. Can we access directly? No, we cannot access. Then how to call? With class name. What is the return type of for name method? Class. Then what we have to write? Class C equal to, how to write? Class dot for name. How many parameters? One. Which type? String type. Now, what is that string? Driver class. What is the driver? Oracle dot JDBC dot driver dot Oracle driver. Will it throw exception? Yes. Which exception? Class not found exception. Is it compulsory to handle? If you don't handle, what will happen? Compile time error occurs. Compile time or runtime error? Compile time error occurs. Saturday you've seen. Okay. Now, is it compulsory to handle? Yes. How many ways to handle? 2 ways. What are those? Try catch or throws. Can I use try catch? Yes. Try catch. Can I write exception? Yes. It will handle all the exception. Can I write print stack trace? Yes. This is also you can write. Otherwise, toString also you can use. Okay. No. Now it is loading a driver. Class in which package? Java.lang package. Is it required to import? No. Why? It is default package. It is imported implicitly in every Java program. Next, for establishing connection, what is the method? Get connection. Get connection method in which class? Driver manager class. Is it instance method or class method? Class method. How many ways to access? How many ways not recommended? When we can use directly? Same class. When we have to use class name? Another class. Get connection method in which class? Driver manager class. Our class, which class? Can we access directly? No. How to access? With class name. What is the return type of that method? Connection. What we have to write? Connection con equal to. Next, driver manager dot get connection. How many parameters? 3 parameter. Which type? String type. What is for string? URL. Just now I given URL. What is the URL? JDBC colon Oracle colon 10 colon at database installed here only. Localhost colon port number 1521. Service ID XC. Username system. Password manager. In my system, this is there. Okay. Now, after this, present, we don't require this class. This word, that's the reason we can remove. But this is required. This is required further. That's what. This is, I'll place like this only. Later we use here. One message I'll write. System.out.println connection established successfully. Okay. Connection interface and driver manager class in which package? SQL package. Is it required to import? Yes. What we have to write? Import java.sql.star. Okay. Now you observe. Here I imported java.sql package. Is it default package? No, it is not default. That's what explicitly imported. What is the meaning of star here? All classes and all interfaces of this package imported. We are using connection interface. We are using driver manager class. These two available here. Okay. Now, first java.sql package classes and interfaces imported in our Java program. After that, demo class loaded. After that, main method executed. Try block executed. Driver class loaded into our Java program. After that, connected to Oracle database with system username, password manager with that URL connected. If these two lines are executed successfully, then this line executed. In these two lines, if any problem occurred, control jumps to catch block. Error message displayed. Okay. See, file, save. I'll save in C drive. In C drive, I'll save file name, suppose demo.java. I'll replace. Now you observe, I'll compile Java C demo.java. Java demo. See, connection established successfully. So this Java program connected to Oracle database with a type 4 driver. Okay. Now this program, just present write it, I'll teach in Eclipse. Tomorrow onwards, I'll teach Eclipse. Just write it. Java program to establish a connection. Program to establish a connection between Java application and Oracle database by using type 4 driver. All right, this one. Program to establish a connection between Java application and Oracle database by using type 4 driver. This is today, no need to practice. I'll teach with Eclipse. Tomorrow I'll explain with Eclipse. What is Eclipse? I'll explain what is, how to install, how to download, is all everything steps I'll give. Shortcut keys also I'll give. Then you follow. If you are using Eclipse, means all shortcut keys also you have to apply. Then only useful. Program to establish a connection between Java application and Oracle database by using type 4 driver. So type 2 driver program, type 4 driver program, only URL different. Only URL. Driver same, username same, password same. For this one, class path setting also required. Without class path setting, error comes. Driver class not found, error exception comes. Class not found exception. That's what tomorrow I'll teach with Eclipse, it is better. Then there only build path you can add. Tomorrow onwards, full-fledged programming part. Theory part almost over. Full-fledged programming. Tomorrow onwards, maximum programming part will be there. So core Java, object-oriented programming topic, you prepare and come. Then it becomes easy. Up to here, theory part you have seen, maximum theory you have seen. Okay. In 7 classes, maximum theory you have seen. But tomorrow onwards, maximum coding will be there. Programming part is more tomorrow onwards. That's what core Java up to exception handling, whatever you studied, that knowledge required. You prepare and come. Then it becomes easy. Is it completed? We'll see continuation tomorrow. Online students, I'll clarify your doubts one by one. Online students, just wait 1 minute. I'll clarify your doubts one by one. Online students, one by one, I'll clarify your doubts. Sagar, yeah, you have to install Oracle software, Eclipse software, compulsory. Yeah, I'll explain tomorrow. I'll explain. Oracle you have to install and Eclipse also you have to install. No, sure. That TNS names.org file. Tomorrow I'll explain. Tomorrow I'll explain again. Gopal, duration of this class is minimum 2 months, maximum 2.5 months. Note 8. Yeah, classroom, Google Classroom also, just a day after tomorrow, you'll get it. Whenever Google Classroom link is, Zoom classroom link change, at the time only they'll check Google, create Google Classroom link, both they'll give at a time. Sachin, print a stack trace. It is a exception class, exception core Java exception handling concept. RV Pritham. Yeah, core Java. If it is oops topic not completed, wait for next batch. Anu Pretty. Tomorrow I'll explain. Jagat Mishra. MySQL driver class name URL only different. Kaushik. Google Classroom link as well as Zoom Classroom link, you will get it. One more day you wait. Giri, driver already taught. Driver is nothing but one software. It is used to connect application and database. Sagar, thank you. Banu, I'll explain, not completed. Neeraj, previous class links. These all previous class links. Ram Mohan, yeah, Google Classroom link, you wait one more day. Prashant, URL required to access driver and database. Hussein, that class methods we are not going to call, that's what I removed. Ravikant, JDK bin path required. Neeraj, X is a service ID to access database. Further, no recordings. This starting 1 week only they'll provide. After that, no recordings. Rathod, these 6 classes completed. Today 7th class. I'll explain. Rathod. About drivers, I'll explain. Surya, that previous videos, if you watch, you'll understand. Neeraj, service ID may be different. Suresh, thank you. Okay, we'll see continuation tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll explain Eclipse, shortcuts, how to use, how to practice, everything I'll explain. No need to worry. Tomorrow we'll see continuation.